Why, hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Andrew the Moo here, and, we are now finally caught up with everything. I just realized that, you know, we kind of had 2 episodes displaced, so to speak, because of the mess up in the Iron Whale. So I guess we're going to go ahead and jump straight to the Hall of Champions, because I don't feel like doing Mole Knight right now, but we've got $5,000. This is the Hall of Champions, a living monument to the founders of this great land. Admission for 1, that will be 5,000 gold, please. Well, 1, please. Wonderful. Clearly a discerning patron of the arts. Enjoy your visit. And so I walk inside, and as I get inside, I just get locked in. What is wrong with these people? Let's try talking to this guy. Ah, this place is haunted. There are ghosts roaming the halls, and we're all trapped here. That includes you. Ha 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 ha! So are you going to do something about it? Yay. We get to deal with ghosts. And in fact, this level shows us the only way that we can defeat the ghosts. So we jump up to destroy this, and in a moment, we should see ghosts. The way to defeat the ghosts, you bounce that into them. And in instances like this, you may have to just boop the ball a couple of times to get it where you need it to go. Hey, that actually worked out quite well. Oh, crud. Alright, so now I need to take this ghosty guy right here and... Oh, that did not work out well at all. Can I make the jump? Can I at least get that? Okay. So, I'm going to attack him, and I'm going to not jump up there because I'm really good at not jumping up there. Come on! And down. Yay! Finally knocked that down. And defeated the ghost. Yay! After completely messing everything up. There should be one more ghost in here. Should just be this little guy right here. And with that, the lights come on, and I thought I was able to destroy the the artwork, but I guess I'm not able to. And so you get to look around, you get a better view of the pictures of the individuals that are in this room. I'm assuming that this may be a set of pictures of individuals who help support the game with so much money and whatnot. But we've got a secret right here, and we're told, ha! The ghost will never reach me in here. Solid walls, my friend, totally safe. But I found you. If you're playing the Xbox version, there's another secret that's in here. I think it's for the PlayStation version as well. And if we have time and the opportunity, I will show that off. We got some music right there. It's just going to take me a little bit. I'm kind of behind in some of my stuff. School is doing a lot to me right now. I'm probably the busiest I've ever been with school at the moment. And I'm having to kind of reevaluate things with the channel, but that's not a completely and utterly bad thing. It's just kind of one of those necessary things that I'm having to do. Alright. My little friend should be right here. But, you know, sometimes you've got to make those, oh, trash. Sometimes you've got to make adjustments in life like that, as far as, you know, like I'm doing, having to reevaluate the channel, change a few things concerning school and things of that nature. It's just the nature of the beast sometimes. I'm wanting to look around, because if I remember correctly, one of these guys looks like Aaron, from the Game Grumps, but it may not be in this room. Should be a secret, not right there. The secret's right there. Bye, ghost. And we pop this up and more chicken, and we talk to him. Oh, great! You blew my secret hiding spot. Now the ghost will get us both. I hope so. Hope the ghost will get you at the least. And I want to jump over. I'll show you why in just a moment. Yeah, well, it's showing you right there why. Because you dropped down through those holes, and I think I can come back here later and the lights will be on in this room once I defeat these ghosties. But anyway, school has kind of taken its toll on me so far, although I'm doing relatively well in the grand scheme of things. I'm passing my classes right now, and I'm not going to complain about passing classes at all. You know what I mean? You know, sure, it's kind of an aggravation having to deal with all of that, Which reminds me, I've got to check and look at one of my classes to make sure something didn't... I'm missing a ghost somewheres, aren't I? I bet there's a ghost up here that I did not remember. Things are going well at the moment. I think I said what classes I'm taking: abnormal psychology, families in society, and English. You guys go, wait, English? Yes, I have to take English. You know, it's hard for a cow to speak. But things are going well in those classes. I'm behind in one of the classes only because of the fact I got my books late. I think I've got one, no, actually, technically I'm caught up in that class now. But I've still got a bunch of tests I have to take. I can't believe I saved up all my money for this. I've learned during my travels that ghosts hate light. Now you do too. Or, yeah, now you know too. Yeah, I can read good. We've kind of already figured out what we... already what we need to do. Up and it goes, and... I think there should be another one over here. I think there should be another one over here. If not, we'll figure something out. Okay, what I want to do here, because if I drop, it's not going to do at all what I want it to do, but that's okay. Okay, that doesn't lead to anything in particular. We'll wait for this guy to hop over here, and then bam! Whack him, and... Ah! Nuts. I did not work out well like I wanted it to. The other thing I've been doing, and I admit that this has probably taken more of my time than I should let it, but I have a subscription to WWE Network. I am an old school wrestling fan. I used to love wrestling back in the day. It to me was just I've been a fan ever since I was a kid. Like, I remember watching Hulk Hogan wrestle with my parents. He didn't wrestle with my parents. But I remember watching Hulk Hogan wrestle, and I was in the presence of my parents at the time. My parents weren't actually wrestling Hulk Hogan, and this is probably one of the bosses I hate the most. But I tell you one thing that I've realized from watching wrestling. I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, they need to bring the Attitude Era back." I actually am one of the few that probably thinks that the Attitude can stay where they found it back in the 90s. And the reason I believe this is because of the fact that, well, you know, I watched wrestling way back then. Come on, fella, I got you. Okay, so he's gonna do that. I'm gonna jump him. Ah, did not work out like I wanted it to. But yeah, the wrestling back then was so bad in comparison to what it is. And, you know, not to say that wrestling is like the greatest and grandest thing today, but wrestling was so much different back then compared to what it is now. Like, the wrestling was not good at all. All they relied on was like, hey, look, there are boobs, and there are women in bikinis, and look, we're cursing. And that to me was a big thing back then. You know, I was a teenager when it came out, and so I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Cursing, boobs, bikinis. This is, whoops, I accidentally clicked out of something real quick. This is the greatest thing ever. Hero, thank you so much for saving us from our ghost menace. How thoughtless of me, not telling you the place was haunted. I should kick you in the face. First of all, you make fun of me because I can't afford to get in. Then, you don't even tell me the place is haunted. I should pluck you, tar you, feather you, and then pluck you again. Then again, that's the risk you run, paying for something in advance before you know the details. You're supposed to give the details well in advance. Please allow me to reward you for your gallant bravery. So we get more money, we get the Hall of Champions reward. I want to drop kick you in the teeth, but we won't. Give me just a moment, let me see how we are for time, and then I will continue my discussion of the Attitude Era. We're at 10 minutes, so we're going to do some odds and ends, and then we're going to call this an episode. Actually, I don't want to go here. But yeah, I mean, that's really all it was. And, you know, people go, well, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, it brought us Stone Cold Steve Austin. It got us The Rock and things of that nature, which is great. You know, I'm glad that I had the chance to listen to those guys and watch them. Although I never was a huge fan of The Rock. And you guys are going to be like, I don't like you at all. But, I don't know. I really, and you know, that being said, I don't really like the product nowadays. Because of the fact that really and truly wrestling, the product that it has is kind of boring. And the storylines, you know, right now they're having to rely on a lot of, like, returning talent because they haven't built up proper talent so far. You know, I want to buy that with Triple King in just a moment. Hey, I know this is why you guys are sticking around. We're not actually going into another level, but you want to know my thoughts on wrestling. You know, I watch the old stuff and I watch NXT right now because NXT is absolutely amazing. If you don't like NXT, you got problems. I'm serious about that. NXT is the greatest thing. But, you know, I agree there are a lot of changes that need to be made as far as wrestling is concerned, but the Attitude Era is not one of them. Aha! I shall make the hedgehog happy again. Hello, happy hedgehog. Jump on your back again. Carry me around, woman. People are going to be like, you jerk. Aha, I knock it away from the child. You shall not have this ring. Oh, well, I couldn't take it with me, I guess. One of his Triple King, and I don't know. Both of our I-cores are empty, so we want to fill our I-cores. I'll probably talk more about wrestling in the next episode. Aid me! A Sensei Triple Chalice. So I want the Health I-core, and I want the Invincible I-core. Dude, that's still kind of weird. Or the will Shovel Knight, return if thou hast need of aid again. Who has wakened me? How about you dance for me, the ritual dance of my people, a spectacle few mortals behold. Let us begin with the Triple King. I wanted to call him Triple King again. Dance for me, fish. And that's how we're going to close out this episode, is we're going to close out the episode with a dancing fish. You've already seen it once, but you'll see it again. Dance for me, little fishy. Anyway, this has been Andrew the Moo, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Hope you have a great day. Bye.